effect. Um, I don't believe in anything anymore. Now, why am I talking about it? Because it's an argument that I have, and I'm still open to being wrong. I've been wrong most of my life. But the other reason is it relates to everything. Everything relates to everything, especially within this artificial matrix. Physical bodies with an artificial mind. The artificial intelligence is here. The perfect psyop. Have you waiting for Elon Musk to attach a electrode to your brain when you're already an artificial intelligence. Pretty genius, huh? So physical bodies within an artificial system, fiat money, laws disguised as truth, or I should say lies disguised as truth, and so on and so forth. So, with the Mandela effect, basically there's a popular Mandela effect thing where people say that they swear up and down that the Bible said the lamb with the lion and the lamb laying together. Well, that would be from Isaiah 11. Isaiah 11:6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. So as we could see, it's the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, not the lion and the lamb. Oh, why would so many people swear that it said lion and the lamb? Well, part of that is they've never really picked up this Bible before in their life. Another thing is that's been a popular saying and paraphrase for a long time. As well as, Jesus came as a lamb, but he would return as a lion. Jesus, Yeshua, Yehoshua, and, whatever you're calling them these days. So the fact is that, the older you want, as far as you want to go back, the King James 1611, they're all going to say wolf and a lamb, not lion and lamb, because it never did say that. You understand that in order for Mandela effect to be true, within this example, the little elves would have to have come into your house, wherever your Bible was, and change lion and lamb to wolf and lamb overnight, and then it would have been perfectly changed to where the same font, the paper would not be damaged, and it'd be undetectable. Or that the natural... Now, we live in a supernatural universe, but can man-made paper out of a book change itself? No. No, not in this reality. There's many things that we can't see, many things happening that we don't know about. That doesn't mean they're not there. So, another element to this is the changing of our history, the changing of our language. Whether that's done in a short time or gradually, they're done both ways. This Bible, this dictionary, my dictionary is, a real dictionary. This is, something with more words and longer definitions than something like that. Our language is constantly being shortened or names and titles are being changed, altered. And that's another thing that's causing confusion with the Mandela effect. Now, your time is valuable. It's so valuable. And I'm not telling anybody to no longer look into the Mandela effect. Because even though you may be looking at something and you think, man, if I would have been used my time more more intelligently, more useful with my time, I wouldn't have been studying those psyops. Well, everything has a purpose. So, basically, there's that. When you're polarized, essentially, and the way this correlates to the Freemasonic checkerboard, when you're polarized, you imagine that you have a free will. But in reality, everywhere you move on that playing field, that checkerboard, that black and white initiation floor, is just another move, a pre-designed space within the matrix, within the computer. And as long as you're still playing the game and thinking of yourself as nothing more than a bigger piece of a deception, just another player in the game, you're still working for the masters. Until you get off the stage, all the world is a stage. Until you see that and see that for what it is, come to terms with it. Because the great thing is, when they made us artificial intelligence the way they have, they programmed you, and you may be a self-replicating machine with DNA that acts as a computer code. It's also, there's a virus that's been connected. It's a very self-destructive force. And when man is alone within himself, he destroys himself and everybody around him. It's a virus. It starts young. And they're counting on you to pass that virus on. Like a wildfire. And you get so attached to those checkerboard pieces, and you think that they're you. You fight and defend them. And that's how beliefs work. And that's how these programs work that you've been programmed with. They make you fight against yourself. So the way your mind works on that board, that checkerboard, every decision you make is white or black, good or bad. So what they've done is they've inverted, love, happiness with fear and hate. And, love is happiness is an illusory, it's like a dog. Every dog has its day. That's a two-way statement. A dog is having a great day. He's smelling piles of shit, dandelions. He's getting ready to go chase the squirrel up a tree. And he's got that choke chain on, and all of a sudden they give that choke chain a good yank, and there goes that dog's happiness. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. So it is with happiness, and there's also a deeper happiness that's a little harder to remove from somebody. It's a peace of mind and a happiness as well. And within that checkerboard, that Freemason checkerboard, you're feeding the fear and that hatred with your decisions. And it's not your free will doing it. Okay, we've all seen the pyramid with the all-seeing eye. Now, transpose a Freemasonic compass and square. And the top of that compass, which has the two arms going down, is essentially what controls the compass. Now, these are the people you can't see. You don't really have any idea of the extent of their intelligence, how long they've been doing this to all of humanity. When you see, powerful people, world leaders, and rich people, wealthy people, Bill Gates, those are big slaves in the game. They have no power. They're just as powerful as a man behind the dumpster, trying not to get pissed on at night. So you got to understand that as long as you're playing the game, you're nothing but a pawn. And you don't need to know that you belong to a Freemasonic organization, where all of these institutions lead to. Every branch. Not just the left and the right, the Democrat, the Republican, the scientist, the religious person. Everything is one and the same. You're all slaves. You're all doing evil, disguised as good. Any branch you select and thinking you're making a free will choice, I'm choosing this organization because it best embodies what I stand for in life. You're not choosing anything. It was a disguise to make you think you were making a choice. So until you get out of those initiations, and that comes through hard work, and that comes through healing, that comes through self-reflection. Until you come to terms with what's happened here, you're still playing the game. You're still waxing the wheels of this machine, and you're still working for those masters at the top of that pyramid and at the top of that compass. All right, I think that's it for now.